Hello guys and welcome to Season 2, Episode 10 of Saints and Sinners with me, QP. Since we're last with me, we've had our youth intake, and this guy here, Jack Donkin, he's been described as one of the best players of his generation, so fingers crossed he can live up to that potential and be an absolute superstar for us in the future. I'll give you a quick look at one of the other players as well that come through that I'm excited about. Really like the look of this guy as well. Ricky Baxter, like Jack, he's made his debut already for us in the Europa League. He actually hit the crossbar on his debut. And then last but no means least, Stone Cold Adam Austin, a centre-back with some good potential, and hopefully he will be one that becomes really good as well. He's already rated at 600k as well, which is just obscene, so he's definitely going to be a good player. So as mentioned in the previous video, I had to re-record the ending because we were going to come back for the Chelsea game, which I believe was between the Bournemouth and the Wolves game off the top of my head. It might be wrong with that. But then you were last with me for the Newcastle game. We played a weakened team against Manchester United, but they also played a weakened team as well. We managed to win 2-1. I didn't really want it because I thought I just don't really want extra fixtures. Annoyingly, we won. And then we had Man City. We lost 2-1, but it was a much better performance from us. We had a goal disallowed on VAR, so we could have actually had a point in that one. Then we had Celta Vigo in the Europa League. Emre Moore for them had an absolute brilliant game. He was ripping us to shreds in that one. It finished 3 apiece. Really good game. Thankfully, he got suspended for the second leg, which made it easier. Then we had Arsenal at home in the Premier League. Destroyed them 3-0. So I was wild chuffed with that. Didn't see that coming at all. Then Celta Vigo, the home leg. 2 early goals. Yannisai and Yavi bagging us the win. And then we had the FA Cup 6th round. Again, if you look at the team, it's not the strongest bit, but Pavard played, who probably wouldn't have normally. I even went with 2 up top to try, and I thought normally that don't play so well with that, but we did win eventually on penalties in that one. We both had a player sent off as well in extra time. It was a really good game actually as well. And then after that, because you won that, it would then become the semi-finals, and then you get interested then, don't you? Then we had Millwall in the league, 4-1 victory. Manir with a hat-trick. We went a goal behind, but great comeback performance in that one. Then Brighton, who beat us 5-0 last season. We managed to beat them this time around. Marin with a goal. Dunk equalised, and Delet with the winner for us. And then we had West Ham in the FA Cup semi-final, and I felt really sorry for West Ham. They absolutely dominated us in the first half. They were battering us, and they should have been probably 3 or 4-0 up at half-time. They weren't. They were only 1-0 up at half-time. 5 second-half goals. Absolutely insane, and that sent us through. Then we followed that up. We had Schalke, who were the team that I probably didn't want in the Europa League because I'd saw that they smashed a team like 11 or 13-0 on aggregate in one of the previous rounds, but we absolutely destroyed them in the home leg, 5-1. So I thought, I was originally going to come back for the second leg of that after they'd moved the Chelsea game, but I thought it's all over from that first leg. I did actually record it just in case, but it was over pretty much early on, as you'll see in a minute. Then we had Bournemouth in the league, beat them 3-1, good result. Then Wolves, who were, I think, 18th, they might have been 19th when we played them. They were absolutely brilliant. We were so lucky to get a point, even though we took the lead and they equalised with 6 minutes to go. But after that, they had 2 one-on-ones that they missed as well, so they really should have beat us in that one. And then last time out, we had Shakhtar in the second leg of the Europa League quarter-final. I just want to remember which round it was. They were the better team. They got off to a cracking start. We equalised not too long after. They were the better team after that, but they couldn't get another goal to kind of put it into any trouble for us. So we have Liverpool today, but we're in the semi-final for the Europa League. Throat's going. Sorry about that. Coming up not too far as well against Marseille. And in the other semi-final, it's Arsenal and Chelsea. So 2 other English teams doing really well in Europe this season. So there's a 75% chance that there's going to be a winner from England in the Europa League this season. Whether it's us or not is yet to be determined. We will find out though. I was on a run then, but my throat got really bad. I was like, oh my God, it's getting proper croaky. But there is potentially, we could have 3 finals this year, because we're in the final for the FA Cup, the cup that I didn't actually want to get through until the semi-finals, when I actually started wanting to win it and play the full team then. However, when I did look into things, I was like, we'd owe Southwark 6 million if we win the FA Cup, so I may have to throw that one and lose horribly. Maybe a youth team in the final in a massive, could be like a 9-0 like Burton Man City job in that one. And then if we win the Europa League semi-final, we could have that third potential final as well. So because of cup fixtures and other bits and bobbies, none of the teams have played a similar amount or same amount of games at the top of the table. Man City lead the pack at the moment, 78 points from 38 games played. Liverpool just a point behind them, but with 2 games in hand on them. We're in third place. We've got 3 games in hand on Man City. We're 3 points behind them. I think it's really between us and Liverpool in today's game, but saying that, we do after today as well. We have actually got Chelsea away and Manchester United away, so realistically I don't think we're going to win it. I think it's going to be Liverpool that win the title this season. I'm not going to be too disappointed because I didn't expect us to be in this kind of position. I just really wanted to get into 4th place if at all possible, and it looks like we're definitely going to do that unless something goes horribly wrong for the remainder of the season. We're going to stick with our press tactic that's been working pretty well for us, really well for us so far this season. Gunn and goal, Tierney on the left, Valerie on the right, Pavard and Delit as the centre backs, and Thomas is the defensive midfielder, Van der Beek and Pellegrini in the centre of the park, Marin on the left, Gabbiadini on the right, and Manir up top on his own. Gone with the media team talk, because that one seems to actually at least motivate a couple of them. It's motivated about half of the team, so that's pretty decent in itself. Let's go on with the game now and see what happens. First highlight of the game, it's taken 16 minutes to actually get that far, which surprisingly I was kind of expecting Liverpool to come out all guns blazing in this one and really look for that early goal. Virgil van Dijk, great ball out to Mo Salah. Trent crosses it in, it's cleared, back to Alexander-Arnold again. Keita is charged down. Gabbiadini with a chance to counter for Southampton. He loses the ball. I don't really know what they showed that highlight. It's absolutely nothing. We've had 3 shots on target as well, but none of them were deemed worthy of a highlight. But that attack was where nothing happened whatsoever. Fabinho with the ball, the Keita's charged down again. Gabbiadini, the similar thing happened a minute ago. Gabbiadini switched the ball out wide to Marin. He's got to get on the end of that, chase that one down. He does. He forces the corner. We're going to actually see a highlight where there's some actual action. Hopefully something will happen from this corner. Pellegrini whips it in back stick. No one wins it. Manir with the ball. He's tackled by Robinson. Really, are these the highlights? Wow. Hopefully something will happen in this highlight. You never know. So Gunn's played it out to Pavard. He's hit to Thomas. He played it back to Gunn. He loses possession. Nice one. Well done, Gunn. Like, there's plenty of players around. I think, I'll just give it to Liverpool. They should have the ball. Fabinho with it now to Keita. He loses possession to Fabinho. Please something at least happen with this highlight. Dilly-dally football. It bores me when they just do it like this. I think, okay, yeah, that's great. Now, the highlight could have started there, couldn't it? Robinson to Firmino. 1-0 to Liverpool. The referee's going to review the footage. He's clearly offside, or we pushed someone. It's Virgil with the ball. Out to Robinson. Nice ball in. Bobby Firmino. He scores the goal. Liverpool 1. Southampton 0. Be good if they told you what he's reviewing it for and then actually an outcome of it. Robinson whips it in again. Gunn punches it to Marin. Chance to counter for Southampton. Marin gets past him. Good ball in the minute. And then that's a terrible finish. So half time, let's get aggressive with them. I'll click on the wrong one. Show me someone else in that second half. Can't be too much worse than what we were. And also, going to bring Gabs off. He's not having a good game. They said about him making lots of mistakes, and it doesn't look like he's been playing absolute shite. So fingers crossed we will improve in the second half. It looks like it's going to be another Liverpool one. Robertson with the ball in the Wisco, likes the disco. Robertson whips it across. Firmino, and how the hell did Gunn not save that? Oh my dear. Wow. The wife could have saved that. That was shocking. Absolutely shocking. That is near post. It must be the Scottish genes from his dad, Brian Gunn, rather than his mum, who presumes English as he's English. But my God, you got to do better than that. That's a dreadful goal to concede. Absolutely embarrassing. Lallana, long range shot, hits the post. Gunn just stood there. You can move, sweetheart. You are allowed to play, Gunn, okay? Yeah, you be a good boy and save the ball. They've had 2 shots on target. They scored 2 goals. So why am I playing you? Think about it, mate. Useless. Liverpool with the attack that's broken down now. Van der Beek with the ball. Chance to counter for Southampton. Plays it to Tierney. Ball back to Pavard. He hits it long. Manere with the ball. And it goes wide of the goal. That's probably our best effort of the game. We are rubbish today, but we just can't perform against the big teams. Can't perform against them. So I could play a full team against the FA Cup. It's not going to matter because we just can't beat them. Marin, dreadful effort. Carroll's well wide of the goal. Liverpool 2, Southampton 0. Liverpool, why does that thing keep popping up? Annoying bastard. Highlight to Southampton. Pereira with the ball. Goes back. Whips it across. Easy save for Becker. Or Allison, whatever you want to call him. He launches it long up the field. Pavard brings it down nicely with his first touch. Plays it back to Gunn. So at least he saved that one. But he's given away possession again. He's having a mare today. Luckily for Southampton, it's kicked straight at him. Otherwise, no doubt, Gunn wanted to let that one in. Which is a real shame he's having a bad day today. Because Gunn has been outstanding this season. But today, absolute shocking. I suppose he's due one bad game. It's just a shame when it's on camera. You don't mind when you're letting good goals or clever goals. When you're letting crap goals, especially like that second one, I think that's just dreadful. So, can we do something with the ball? Timothy with the ball in the Pellegrini. Van der Beek, great ball out wide to Marin. Switched it across. Manere is 19th for the season. 15 minutes left. A little bit of hope, but don't really fancy our chances, to be honest. Pellegrini with the ball, Van der Beek, lovely ball out wide to Marin, crossed it to Manere, gets his head in it, great goal, Liverpool 2, Southampton 1. But it looks like it's going to be hard to stop Liverpool really winning the Premier League this season. Fair play to them. I'd like to actually see him win it in real life as well. I think Klopp's a great manager, full of charisma, and it'd be nice to see something different with it, let's be honest. 5 minutes left on the clock, and Arsenal have gone ahead in their game, beating the mighty Bournemouth. Pereira with the free kicks, just gone wide. Let's go attacking. So go out with something, get creative, see if we can force a goal, force a draw. Although I kind of actually want to have the defeat just so Liverpool win the league rather than Man City. 3 minutes of extra time. Yes, we know Bobby Firmino can score goals. He scored 2, but the goalie don't move as well. It don't really help, does it? We've had this discussion. So this looks going to be the final highlight of the game. Liverpool top now, 2 points clear of Man City, and they've got a game in hand on them as well. So Man City are going to have to win all their games and hope Liverpool slip up massively. Crikey, I thought it was going to be a 3rd goal. But it isn't. It's a really bad start to the game, but to lose 2-1's not so bad, but we just need to somehow be able to beat teams or get a point away from home. It doesn't really ever happen. Despite performance, I'm pleased with how you played, because you can't really be too harsh on them for that, can you? Alright, let's have a little scrolly down. What we'll do, we'll come back for the second leg of the Europa Cup or Europa League semi-final against Marseille. As always, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Leave a like, because it really does help. Leave comments as well on anything, any feedback, anything you'd like, anything you don't like, who you want me to buy, any players you want to look at, any teams you want to look at, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Take care. I shall see you soon.